Joining me live via Skype from Clark University in Massachusetts is Chris Davey, a professor of genocide studies and genocide prevention. He is also the lead researcher for the Gatumba Survivors Project. Chris, welcome to Africa 54.
Hi, Esther. Thanks for having me.
Now, there have been so many deaths in Central Africa, most of them caused by human conflict. What prompted you to document the Gatumba massacre in particular?
Yeah, my work on Gatumba emerged out of research with Congolese Tutsi, particularly Banyamulenge soldiers who've been involved and have participated in this conflict since the mid-1990s. And many of those soldiers cited the massacre at Gatumba in 2004 as a direct personal reason or an indirect symbolic reason for why they decided to participate in armed conflict.
Tell us what you heard from survivors.
The message I heard from survivors really sits around two important issues. One is around justice for what happened to them and justice for conflict that continues to impact their community in the highlands of South Kivu and Eastern Congo. The other issue is around being able to find resilience and sort of internal community reconciliation for what happened to them as a group. And so as I speak with survivors, they talk particularly about how to deal with trauma, how to bear witness to the experiences of violence that they've had, and how they do that as a community.
Have those responsible for this massacre been held accountable yet?
No, most certainly, and this is typical with many other countries in the region. And so those responsible for this massacre in particular are connected with militias, former and current, in both Burundi and the Democratic Republic of Congo. The leader of the particular group, Agathon Rwasa, still sits as an opposition politician in Burundi, has previously been a deputy speaker of parliament, but is suspected for a variety of crimes, not least Gatumba, but certainly including the recruitment and use of child soldiers, other massacres, and other crimes during the Burundian civil war.
Chris, as we mentioned, there have been so many human conflicts in that region. What can the Congolese diaspora do here and the Congolese people back in the country to end this kind of ethnic clashes?
Yeah, this is a really important question. So as I speak with people in the diaspora and in my research in the region as well, I think there's a huge role for diasporas to either inflame conflict or to build into peaceful efforts of trying to resolve conflicts or to open up dialogue in particular. And so that's something that I've seen amongst Congolese diaspora groups here in the US, is that there are attempts to try and start these kind of conversations and narratives and discussions together about what has happened in the past and how they can work together as different communities, but as Congolese communities, to try and push for accountability and for peace building in the country itself.
Chris, thank you so much for working on that project and for your insight into this story. Chris Davey is a professor of genocide studies and genocide prevention and the lead researcher for the Gatumba Survivors Project.